What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including WWE bringing Brock Lesnar back, a wrestler collapses and passes away in the ring, John Cena says he will retire at this age, is Alexa Bliss returning at SummerSlam, Al Snow's warning to AEW talent, 2K24 DLC Pack 3 reveal, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new videos on Wrestlelamia Shorts. Now let's see the intro and get straight into our first story. Now, first story looks at whether WWE is bringing Brock Lesnar back. The top of today's news is the latest chatter on rumors that the WWE is considering bringing the Beast Brock Lesnar back. Lesnar has been persona non grata ever since details emerged on Janelle Grant's lawsuit against Vince McMahon, John Laurinaitis, and the WWE. While Lesnar is not being sued, many people believe he was indirectly referred to in the complaint and that the allegations, which have not been confirmed, nor his identity as a former UFC champion mentioned in the complaint, paint him in a bad light. It's believed that this is why Lesnar is not competing at WrestleMania, and while his presence in 2K24 is much more limited than believed, as he is not a playable character but does appear in the game, despite this controversy, talk has emerged that Brock Lesnar could be brought back to WWE TV. Speaking on Wrestling Observer Live, Brian Alvarez mentioned, in the last few days there have been moves regarding Brock Lesnar. If you listened to the show last night with Dave Meltzer, everything we talked about is accurate other than the roster page. There are movements to bring him back. Just what these movements are and who might be making them is unknown. However, Alvarez cautioned listeners that I should add regarding Brock, I'm not saying he's going to be back. I have no idea if he's going to be back. I wouldn't bring him back, but I can tell you that there have been inquiries made, and what that means, we'll wait and see. It seems like a bad idea to me, put it that way. The lawsuit has already caused considerable controversy for WWE and TKO Holdings, but it's important to remember that it hasn't gone to trial and that these allegations are being denied by Vince McMahon. Nonetheless, McMahon resigned after the story broke, and major sponsor Slim Jim seemed ready to part ways with WWE, and Brock's presence in the WWE has been scaled much back, even being removed on some occasions like the intro. It's not uncommon for people in any line of work to take a leave of absence when allegations of misconduct are raised, which is why Lesnar's absence isn't a shocker. The WWE is doing so well financially that it doesn't need to bring Lesnar back to pop the crowd at WrestleMania or elsewhere. We believe that unless the WWE believes it already has evidence to remove any suspicion from Lesnar, it should keep him off TV until things are 100% resolved. Otherwise, the WWE is going to have to deal with the negative publicity surrounding Lesnar, whether it's justified or not. What do you guys think of the possibility of Brock returning to WWE? Would you guys want him back? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up, sad news as a wrestler collapses and passes away in the ring. A shocking news to report as luchador Destrola, aka Destroyer, has died at age 22 after collapsing in the ring during a tag team bout alongside his brother Black Spider Jr. Lucha Blog is reporting Destrola died on 12th March. Ringside News elaborated, according to Spider Jr., Destrola executed a head scissors move on one of their opponents earlier in the match but collapsed upon attempting to rise afterward. He was subsequently hospitalized with severe brain damage and remained in critical condition until his passing on March 12th. The report added, family members of Destrola allege that Riot officials failed to adequately care for him following the incident and also expressed grievances about unpaid wages for the brothers. Riot, however, asserts that their priority was ensuring Destrola's well-being, promptly transferring him to the hospital on a stretcher. Whatever the case, our condolences are with the family. Next up, The Boss is back. Is Mercedes Money going to debut at AEW Dynamite's big business show in Boston tonight? While no one has confirmed anything, Money's debut seems to be one of wrestling's worst kept secrets in years, as AEW and Money have been dropping hints left and right about a return. The latest clue appears on Mercedes' Instagram as she posted a photo of Boston along with the message Boston. Tony Khan is loading up tonight's show with some marquee matches, including AEW World Heavyweight Champion Samoa Joe defending the title against Wardlow. There have been many rumors and hints that Khan is hoping to get AEW back on track in 2024 after many missteps over the last year and a half. Though fixing the women's division will take more than just bringing in former Sasha Banks, but a return could bring new eyeballs to the show, and hopefully the rest of the card will get these viewers interested in the AEW product. While it's a task akin to one of the 12 labors of Hercules, AEW management seems determined to make it happen. Next up, John Cena says he'll retire at... The subject of John Cena retiring from wrestling comes up frequently in Cena's interviews, with the beloved WWE superstar reiterating that he doesn't want to wrestle once he's past his prime. Cena has also hinted that retirement is coming sooner rather than later, which some fans believe means his next match will be his last match. Recently, Cena explained that he also has an age limit he's imposing on himself regarding retirement. Cena spoke about this during an appearance on the Kelly Clarkson show, saying, "You know what, 50 is my absolute line in the sand. I would try to do it before that, but at 50 I'm just going to tweet, peace out, see ya, that's it, I'm good." Cena turns 47 on 23rd April, so he conceivably has some time left, but not when you take his other comments as a whole. Next up, a Hall of Famer entering presidential race? Could Hall of Famer and former Minnesota Governor Jesse the Body Ventura return to politics? Well, as a current rumor, as independent presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy is reportedly considering taking Jesse as his vice president. NBC News reported independent presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is considering a short list of candidates for his running mate that includes New York Jets quarterback Aaron Rodgers and former Minnesota Governor Jesse Ventura, NBC News confirmed Tuesday. Next up, Alexa Bliss returning at SummerSlam? Is Bliss returning to the WWE at its biggest party of the summer? The WWE recently announced this year's SummerSlam will take place in Cleveland, Ohio, a situation that apparently caught Bliss's attention when Triple H tweeted, "We got big plans for SummerSlam, big return to Cleveland this year. P.S. Logan Paul will need to iron out those details a bit." Alexa replied, "OH." Her fans noted Bliss used the first two letters of the Ohio chant, which some are taking as a hint when she'll return. This wasn't all, as Bliss responded to a fan on X who tweeted, "You ever plan on returning?" And Bliss kept it short, saying, "Yep." Wrestling's 5 Feet of Fury has been off TV since taking time off for a maternity leave. The WWE seemed to be booking Bliss for a storyline involving Uncle Howdy and the late great Bray Wyatt before she left. But it's unknown what the plans the WWE had for her, but given her popularity and WWE's array of female talent, it shouldn't take much to get her back in the mix. Next up, Shelton Benjamin discusses AEW rumors. Is Shelton Benjamin going to AEW? While the AEW Galaxy awaits tonight's big business episode of Dynamite for the debut of Mercedes Money, recent rumors noted AEW has been in talks with another former superstar, Shelton Benjamin. Wrestling's Gold Standard recently spoke with Love of Wrestling about some of the talent he'd like to work with who are now in AEW. Okada, while I worked alongside him in New Japan, we never actually had a match, so I would love to work with Okada. Obviously, I would love to work with Will Ospreay because I think that guy's phenomenal. I've been watching him for years. People called me athletic, but he does stuff that I couldn't even. It would put me in traction even if I tried some of the moves he does, but I would love to work with him. Benjamin kept his cards close to the vest about entering AEW, but as far as AEW goes, that door's open. My door is open. I haven't eliminated any possibilities as of yet. Would you guys like to see Shelton in AEW? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up, Al Snow's warning to AEW talent. Add wrestler Al Snow to the growing number of veterans voicing their concerns about incredible bumps AEW talent take every week and how they seem to get riskier. Snow mentioned on Vince Russo's podcast, "You're going to have those that are going to defend it and they're going to get upset and take that I've got an axe to grind and that I'm bitter, and I'm not." Snow, who took his fair share of bumps in ECW and the WWF, pointed out some recent spots that gave him cause for concern. We now have escalated to where we watch Will Ospreay go up into a vertical suplex with the guy standing on the second rope and drop straight on his head. We watch Orange Cassidy get dropped bodily onto a top rope and could almost be cut in half. Okay, how much exponentially has the scale went up? And we're going to watch someone die. Meaning, legitimately, they're going to die right in front of your eyes in a match. Fans, wrestlers, and pundits alike have criticized AEW talent for their willingness to take greater risks and management's apparent refusal or reluctance to rein things in. While some of these spots are amazing, the inherent dangers are obvious. Given what fans have seen through the years with wrestlers who disregard their personal well-being to entertain the fans, it seems inevitable that more wrestlers will end up in wheelchairs, others will suffer a terrible decline in their quality of life, and some will die prematurely. And finally, details drop on WWE 2K24 DLC Pack 3. And last but not least, gamers finally know who will join Pat McAfee when the third DLC drops for 2K24 on July 24th. WrestleTalk reported Pat McAfee, Boston Connor, Ty Schmidt, Darius Butler, AJ Hawk, and my faction a co-host manager cards. Are you guys copying this? Let us know in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.